Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be continuing our 100% walkthrough Bloodborne, where we're going to be getting every item in the game and hopefully discovering all the secrets. So yeah guys, today we're coming to a place that I've been trying to avoid for quite a while, I'm not going to lie. This is the Forbidden Woods, so we're going to have to beat Vicar Amelia to come to this place. So yeah, we picked out the first item to the right of the entrance, which is not too hard to find at all. Coming down the ramp, before continuing down, head up to the right here and pick up another item. We head down here, we come to a split road left or right. Left's got an item on it. Before heading down left, we're going to come up to the right until we come to this small cave with two items in it. It's going to be guarded by a axe giant, so be careful with him. Now we're going to come back down to the split road, pick the item up, which I believe is just 2 pebbles or some shit like that. Then further down the hill, the only way we can go, we're going to come across our lamp. So make sure you activate that. Before heading across the bridge, go to our right. There's going to be an item up here. I want to mention, guys, there's a few weird cuts in this video, and at the end there's something quite weird what I'll explain when we get there. But you can thank my capture card for that. But we'll get to that soon. So yeah, as soon as we cross the bridge, we're going to go to the left, pick that up behind these graves. Now we're going to just continue the only way we can. Watch out, there's a few traps here, and loads of hunters. Guide to the right there, but there's no items to the right, so we'll just head down to the left. Follow the only path you can really take, you can't really miss it. Where there's these flames, there's going to be 2 or 3 items here. I'm not sure I don't think any of those items are off of corpses, I could be wrong, maybe the last one, I'm not sure. But at this point you're going to come to a fork where there's 3 different paths we can take, left, right or centre. Right down here is only going to be a crystal lizard, or Bloodborne's version of crystal lizard, which will lead you into a bit of a trap or an ambush with these bird guys. Down center is just going to be the alternative route to go to the village. We're going to get up to the moment, so we're not even going to bother going down there. There's no items. So we're going to come over here to the left. We're going to come across this small hut. There's going to be an enemy in here, so be careful. Also, there's going to be an item at the end, so make sure you go and pick that up. We're going to continue the only path we can. There's going to be an item in this corner. It's pretty unmissable, so pick that up over there. Now we are going to be able to see the entrance to this village we've been talking about. We can either go in or left and go up a hill. So first, there's a few things we want to do up the hill. First of all, just come over here. We can drop down here to the right where the houses are. Don't worry, we're going to be doing that in the end. In a second, sorry. We are going to pick this item up. We can't do that. I think it's just bullets. So yeah. There's an NPC over here. So if you haven't got a tonsil stone, make sure you talk to him and he'll give it to you if you haven't got it already. We could continue straight, but we're going to come to this area where there's loads of caged dogs. Also another split road here, but first we're going to come to the left. We're going to come into this pretty big cave. If you watched my how to get to Cainhurst Castle video, you're going to know what this place is all about. But anyway, continuing through this cave, we're going to come to the bottom floor where it's filled with water. We're going to see a few giants, a massive tombstone. Quite a cool looking place actually. But anyways, a few items in here. The first one is to the right as soon as we come out. The second one's the other side of this little mountain of rocks to the right. So if you stick to the right, you're bound to see it. I'm sorry if this gets a tiny bit confusing in the video because I'm trying to dodge everything here. And probably a bit of camera fast forward. But anyway, if we stuck to the right, there's going to be another cave directly in front of us. There's going to be the cave that takes us to Iosefka's clinic if we head up this ladder over here, but we're not going to do that quite yet. There's still about 3 items we want to pick up in the main area of this cave. One's going to be over here to the right behind this pile of rocks over here. The other one's going to be to the left of this guy what's kind of praying, I guess. He don't really do anything until you disturb him that much. And the other one is going to be directly in front of this guy through another thin passageway. It's quite hard to spot if you don't look correctly. But yeah, once you see it, just head through the thin passageway. Be careful of these snake things that try and poison the fuck out of you. These guys could be actually really dangerous if they spam you. And at the end, there's going to be an item. So yeah, that's it for that area, guys. So now we're going to head all the way back to the other side of the praying giant and head up to Iosefka's clinic. So like I said before, if anybody watched the how to get to Cainhurst Castle video I uploaded, you'll know what this is about. It's going to take us back to the start of the game, just outside the clinic. A lot of people have been asking what's with the gate outside the clinic as soon as you start the game. Well, this is the other side, and this is how you open it from the other side. There's going to be an item here before opening the gate, and the gate's just over here. Obviously you don't just open it, you gotta press the stupid lever thing. And yeah, so that's how you get back to the start of the game, guys. So don't worry if you're at the start of the game worrying how to open that door, because you're not going to be able to open it quite yet. So yeah. Anyway, back in the graveyard where we came up, there's going to be one door, pretty much one pathway down these stairs just here. There's going to be a long corridor here. It looks like there's going to be an item here to the left somewhere, but there's just simply isn't any items. So don't worry about that. Continue straight until we come to this small courtyard with a well and one of these alien type dudes. These could be quite dangerous if they grab you, like they just did to me. I got really lucky there to survive, so just be careful of that guy. As soon as we get the item in this courtyard, there's only one thing to do, which is climb up the ladder right next to the item. So go ahead and do that. We're going to come to this roof, pretty big roof with a few of these crow guys on it. Don't worry about exploring. There's no items on this roof at all. So yeah, just continue through the only door we can go through, which is going to take us directly back to Iosefka's clinic. We obviously haven't been in this area before. This isn't the same area as when you start the game, but yeah. So now we're going to be in the main passageway. We can either go left or right. First we're going to come over here to the left. Continue here until we find another split road where we could go straight on or go to the right. First we're going to go to the right. You can do it whatever way you want. They're both going to end up coming back to each other, so yeah. As we open this door, we're going to hear a voice of an NPC telling us to go away. If not, they're going to pretty much kill us. Obviously we're going to ignore that, head up the stairs. There's no items around here, don't worry about it. The only thing we're interested in at the moment is killing this NPC. Just be careful, he's got some pretty cool magic like the snake hand thingy, but altogether it's just not really that much of a hard combat compared to a lot of the other NPCs in this game. So yeah, so once we've killed that, I think we get a rune, which is pretty good. It's like one of the max tier runes, so yeah, make sure you don't miss that once she's dead. Anyway, now we're going to head all the way back down to the split road we just talked about before. This time we're going to go to the right, which would be straight on before. It's just going to be one little room with a treasure chest in it and some poor dead alien guy on the table being experimented with. So yeah, all you're going to do in this place is open the chest. So yeah, so now we're going to head back into the main corridor again, and this time we're going to head all the way to the right side of it. And this is where you get the invitation to Kainhart's castle. That's pretty much it for Iosefka's place. Also, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this alien guy only gives you a potion, Iosefka's, whatever it's called, blood vial, if you didn't get it at the start of the game. Because if you didn't know at the start of the game, if you walk back up the stairs and you talk to somebody the other side of this door, you get one. So if anybody can confirm it, that if you get the blood vial at the start of the game, you don't get it from the alien guy afterwards. I'm not too sure, but anyway, not too important. Now we are going to head all the way back to the village. This time we're going to go up the hill to the left and jump down behind these houses. We're going to get an item from the first house. Continue behind the houses. Watch out, there is an enemy around here, around this building. There's nothing in this house, so don't worry about that. We're going to come out here. So now we're pretty much in between all the other houses. Now we're in the middle of the village. We're going to circle around to the left. So out here we're going to find a lake of oil. That's the way forward, so we're not going to take that yet. And also we're going to be taking a bit of a safer way around that. The next entrance is going to be a house here with an item in it. And also there's going to be a door what seems to lead into a cave. That's also a bit of a shortcut we're going to be discovering in a second. Continue around left, the next entrance is pointless. This is the alternative way into the village was mentioned before at the Fork Road. Next little house is going to be an item in here, and then we're going to be back at the entrance. But before going that way, we are going to pick up this item here, and also we're going to go into the center of the village and drop down these bit of a trap. Pretty much at the start it's covered with wood, so they expect you to fall down that when you stand in the wood, but there's going to be an item down there anyways, guys, so I thought I'd show you that. Now heading back to the entrance of the village, we're going to once again head up the same hill. This time we're not going to jump down we're not going to go around where the dogs are either. We're going to come to this gate, but although we can't go through the gate, there is going to be a blue elixir in the building to the left. Now we're going to go back to where the dogs were. This time, instead of heading into the cave to the left, we're going to come around to the right. Make sure you climb up this building as soon as you get around the corner. There's going to be an armor set up here. It looks pretty cool. It's one of the white ones. Watch out, there's going to be 3 or 4 of those bird guys on this roof, so make sure you get rid of those. So now we're just going to hop down here. The only thing left to do around here now is head straight forwards until we come across this hut. We're going to go behind it. This guy literally scared the shit out of me when I was recording the guard. I completely ignored that guy and forgot about him when I cleared the area. I didn't even bother going around there. I completely forgot about him. But anyway, heading into the building, there's also going to be another item. If we want to open that gate we seen just now, all we have to do is go to the right. There's a lever there, but I didn't bother doing that in the recording because there's no items. Now we're going to head across here. This item was from an enemy, so sorry about that, ignore that. Across here we're going to come to the final house, and we're going to drop down and pick up an item. So now we're above that lake we was talking about, and the reason I said that this is safer because if you did it from the village down below without going up there, there's going to be loads of guys on that route, on those bridges, throwing firebombs down into the aisle. That's pretty much death. So anyway guys, this is what I was going to talk about. I'm sorry that you can blame my capture card for this. For this final section there's not going to be any items because I lost the recording, so I have to come back on my other character, but I'm going to do it as slowly as possible and explain. Okay, there's an item on this corpse over here, nothing to lose. Opposite that there's going to be a cave. There's a few corpses in here, each one's got an item on it. This is going to take us back to the village. That door we mentioned in one of the houses, what looked like it was a cave. It's a bit of a shortcut, I guess, so you can skip the bit of the oil lake. Okay, so after this we're going to stick to the right and look for the next house on the right. We're going to go in there, turn left. Before breaking this stuff to go to the outside, there's an item on that corpse there, so break that and break to go back into the next house. Then all we're going to have to do is head into the last house on the left, and there's going to be an item on here. I don't think there's any items, to be honest, in the rest of the houses. It's quite a simple area. Obviously there's meant to be a cannon guy here trying to shoot at you, so that's what the houses are mainly useful for, just hiding against the cannons. But anyway, before heading into the mill, we're going to go down to the right and pick that item up. So once we're inside, just stay around to the left on the same platform or same level we got into it until you find a door. Don't worry, just hop off here and head to the left. Watch out, there's going to be an enemy around these corners, so be careful about that. Now we're going to head up this ladder here, which shouldn't be too long. It's going to take us to the upmost floor of the mill. So yeah, hurry up, mate. Okay, so right now we're up here. There's going to be a few items. I think there's one item on this circle right here, and one over here on this corpse over here. We're going to head up here first. Don't worry, to be honest guys, even if I make a bit of a mistake here where all the items were, none of them are really that hidden. So yeah, there's an NPC also around here with an item which will ask for a safe haven, so you can tell him to go back to the ward or whatever. Anyway, now here, heading back into the circle place room, we're going to go to the one most to the left and hop down into here. Below it on this corpse is going to be the cannon, which is pretty powerful firearm, so make sure you go and pick that up. Heading back down onto the original floor, now we're going to head down the steps or ramp, whatever. In this biggest room, hop down to the bottommost part and go around here to the right. There's going to be an item on that corpse in plain sight, so don't worry about that. Now we're going to head over here to the left. We're going to head back outside now, across this bridge. There's going to be a new type of enemy on this bridge. Well, actually, I think there's one in the mill as well, so you probably know what I'm talking about. It's the guys with the snake heads. Anyway, now we're going to turn back on ourselves when we find this hill. Before heading back into the shortcut elevator, we're going to come up here and pick an item up. And yeah guys, so now we have to do is activate the elevator. There's going to be one more item before finishing up here in plain sight as well, so I'm not even going to bother talking about that. So yeah guys, I apologise for this last little section not being any items. You can blame my capture card for that. Hopefully it won't happen ever again. So yeah guys, there's going to be part 1 of the Forbidden Woods. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please go like and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you next time.